Cash Live. This is the super fast poker tournament that you play on your phone. Give you a little Uncle Sam there. I'm going to be your host on the virtual felt today. My name is Danny Mac, conveniently written right here for all of you, and for me, sometimes I forget. Such a pleasure to have you guys joining me here on the virtual felt. Some of you, it is your first time playing. If that's the case, I promise I'm not this weird all the time. Just kidding, I am. Let's go over the rules of the game just for you. We're going to give you, let's say, 2 whole cards, and then we show you the flop for free. At that point, I'm sorry, but you have a big decision to make. What do you want to do? Do you want to swipe right to go all in and stay in university? Or do you want to swipe left to fold and drop out like Kanye West? And maybe no other similarities to Kanye after that point. The top 5 biggest chip stacks after 6 preliminary rounds get to go to the coveted final table. If you're sitting there, it means you're going to win some money, but only one of you gets to be today's Cash Live champion. Oh, that is a crown that will look very, very lovely on all of your heads, my friends. Speaking of lovely, that's what you guys have been to us lately. You've been leaving us some good 5-star reviews, so let's read one right now and load up the 5-star reviews. Whoa, that flew right out at me. Freaked the hell out of me. Here's this 5-star review for today. This comes from Terry Ann Roussan. I like the name Terry Ann. They say it's definitely one of a kind and thoroughly amusing. Thoroughly amusing, that's nice. The game host is very entertaining and good looking. Smiley face. Thank you, Terry Ann. Notice they will say the game host, singular, is very good looking. So we will be having a giant brawl in the office to determine who that one is, since there's no other logical way to figure it out. Thank you very much. Leave us a 5-star review if you want us to read one of your reviews live on the show. At the end of the game, you'll see this button in the lobby. Press it. Maybe we'll read it live on the show. Maybe we'll just read it here in the office, and it'll make our hearts swell up to 5 times the normal size. Oh, I'm getting grinchy already. Guys, I was scrolling Twitter today, and I read something that was a little mind-boggling. So it's time once again for a segment I like to call Headlines That Confuse My Dad. There was my dad. I don't know if you saw him on the screen there. Load up this headline. This one seems like friggin' Mad Libs. This 13-year-old Egyptian wonderkind is building his own metaverse out of his mother's old clothes. When reached for comment, my dad said, "What does that even mean? I don't understand this world anymore." This has been Headlines That Confuse My Dad. These segments are getting shorter every single week. All right, well, we're going to jump into a game. Hopefully it doesn't confuse you, because it's pretty easy, I'll be honest. Cash Live starts right now. Oh, yes. Welcome to the virtual felt, everyone. Your dealer, Eugene, has given you your 2 whole cards. They're just for you. Our little gift to you. So now, without further ado, it's time to check out the first flop of the day. Here we go. The flop is the Queen of Spades, the 5 of Spades, and the Ace of Diamonds. Okay, before you do anything, just know that if you lose in rounds 1, 2, or 3, you got a rebuy token. That means we'll throw you back in the tournament with less chips, but it's still a chance to make that final table. So with that in mind, it is, hold on, I wrote this down, decision time. Right to go all in and left to use one of the 3 folds we gave you in those first 6 preliminary rounds. We got an ace-high board, 2 spades out there, and who's at my featured table? I must know. Fish Hooks is here. Do you have pocket jacks? That's what we call fish hooks. Azor 222 is at my featured table, and Tub. Well, rub-a-dub-dub. Nice to see you. Decisions are in. Let's go to 4th Street. The turn card is the 9 of Diamonds. 2 competing flush draws. Will one land on the river? Let's find out right now. The river card is the Jack of Spades. There you go. The spades landed for you. If you did have fish hooks, you just landed a set there on the river. Let's go to the results page and see what's what. Dang it. Little Hank Hill for you there. The high hand goes to Lobo, Alicia 31, and SDR. Super dope rounder. Yeah, that's a great movie. Ace high flush for you guys. That is a nice hand. Almost a royal flush. Damn. Our chip leader is someone without vowels in their name. I'm going to go with Devoldy 7, divulging us the information that they have 60,000 chips. Tied for the lead with Lou Marie, Cloud9, Smokey, all the other 60Kers out there holding it down. Guys, that brings us into round number 2. Let's see another flop. And the flop is the 5 of Spades, the 6 of Diamonds, and the King of Hearts. All right, once again, it's decision time. I've got Kira, Jamie, and our new friend Roman in the studio. Make some noise back there. Nice. One of them does a perfect air horn impression. You'll have to find out who on our social media. Decisions are in. Let's mosey on down to 4th Street. The turn card is the Queen of Diamonds. Blah, blah, blah. It's not me. I just proved it. Okay, backdoor diamond draw. Let's see if you get there. And the river card is the Ace of Clubs. Well, there you go. The diamonds don't land, but the nuts on this board would be Jack 10. That would give you the Broadway straight Ace to 10. Well, 10 to Ace. Let's count up, Danny. Here we go to the results page. The high hand goes to Zol Guest and Ramen with an ace high straight. There's Broadway for you. Your name and lights, friendos. Our chip leader is Temperance with 161,000 chips. Don't piss them off. You can't. They're cool-handed. Off the wall in seat number 2, Roro, Ramen, and JJ Lands. That's our top 5. We're going to send a round number 3. Last chance to use that rebuy token. Use it or lose it. Almost gave myself a paper cut. All right, here's the flop. The flop is the Queen of Clubs, the 5 of Diamonds, and the 3 of Clubs. My friends, it's decision time. Where are you going to swipe on this Queen High 2 club board? Who's at my feature table? Rome is here. You were not built in a day. You were built in approximately 3 rounds. That's as long as I've known you. Kelly Allen is at my featured table. Love a good straightforward name. Go Cash Live is here as well. Please get that tattooed on your body. I will not reimburse you. I just want to see it. And new Study is at my featured table. Decisions are in. Let's go to 4th Street. The turn card is the King of Hearts. All right, maybe you're still chasing that flush down. Let's go to the river. And the river card is the Queen of Spades. The board has paired, but do you care? If you flop top pair, yeah, you're feeling pretty good right now. Well, Kelly Allen and Study, same hand at my featured table, but let's see the results page. The high hand goes to Greg, Toxic X, and Libra Gamer with a full house, kings full of queens. Aren't most of our X's toxic? Let's be honest here. Our chip leader is Charlene's 3. Multiple Charlene's and then a 3 after. 200,000 chips. The first person to break the 200K mark. Prince, Godfather 7, Gamma Debbie, and Mike McCrush. That's your top 5. We're going to send around number 4. Rebuys no more, so if you lose, you're out of this one. Let's see a flop. The flop is the Jack of Clubs, the 9 of Spades, and the 6 of Clubs. All right, make some choices and be boisterous. Yeah, I get my Miss Frizzle on in round 4 for you. Old Man 1 is at my featured table. Hello, Old Man 1. Chester L is here, trying to go for that W, of course. Bulldog is here as well. Maybe not British. We get a little bark out there. I like it. We got to start closing the studio doors, folks. Decisions are in. Let's go to 4th Street. The turn card is the 4 of Spades. All right, again, 2 flush draws out there. Will we get one on the river? And the river card is the 8 of Clubs. There you go, my friends. The clubs land for you. The Spades, you can't quite dig it this time. Let's see the results. The high hand goes to less sugar. Sure, I'm going with that. And 1 cold cat. I beat you to it. The Ace High Flush, you little furball, you. Our chip leader is Guest. 289,000 chips. Remember, Guest, you can have a special username too, like 1 cold cat. You just got to use your phone number to make a full account. But that brings us into round number 5, your penultimate round. Let's see if we can find a penultimate warrior. I just stole that from David. It's mine now. Let's see a flop. The flop is the 4 of Diamonds, the Jack of Clubs, and the 6 of Diamonds. My friends, go to Swipe Town. Go on, hitch a ride if you must. I've got Mike Ox Small at my featured table. Rhombus is here. I've got D Jones. Redman is here. You've got a good method to make it to round number 5. And K Doobie, speaking of Redman, you know what I'm saying. Decisions are in. Let's go to 4th Street. The turn card is the 5 of Clubs. Jeez, how many times are we going to get competing flush draws today? This also lands some straights for you. Let's go to the river. And the river card is the 7 of Hearts. All right, a 4-card straight on the board. An 8 gets you a straight. A 3 gets you a straight. That's all it takes. Let's see the results page. The high hand goes to Bucket, Dev G Baby, and come on, man, with a 9 high straight. Nicely done. Our chip leader is off the wall. 441,000 chips. You could store that in all the many vans that you have. We've got Trapster, Don, Pasquale, Jimmy Juice, and today's cut line to reach the final table is 330,000 chips. That's what you need for a shot at the big show, and that number's only going up as these final prelim flop cards come out. The flop is the Ace of Spades, the Jack of Hearts, and the 3 of diamonds. My friends, for the last time in the prelims, you know what to do. Go swipe crazy or tap crazy. You can just tap as well. Ace high rainbow flop. I've got Little Bill at my feature table, just a tiny, we're gonna call you singles from now on. Little Bill is here, 420 all day. Okay, surprised you could focus this long to make it around 6. Congrats. Breezy 19 is here. Italstall is back, and Blade. I'm looking forward to that reboot, I will say that. Decisions are in. It's time to go to 4th Street. The turn card is the Jack of Clubs. All right, if you flop mid-pair, you're feeling good with fish hooks, and it's time for the river. The river card is the 5 of Clubs. Well, there you go, my friends. Maybe you hit a sneaky boat with that one if you had a Jack 5. Who knows? All I know is I want to congratulate our Min Cash winners. I surely do. You're all getting 25 cents. 300 of you are in the friggin' money. I'm talking about B Daughter, Boston 1978, Godfather 7, Gamma Debbie, Jefe Dios, what's up? Wolfman is here. King Chaos, and fire up the Jacuzzi Jets for Dodge 1995. Dodge gets rammed into the bubble person position today. I'm sorry about that. So close to making the final table, only 3K away, but that honor is reserved for these 5 names in front of you. They are your stars of the show. I leave them a 5-star review for how damn good they did today. I would read any article about them, no matter how confusing it is to my father. They're all champions, so it's time to fire up the final table. Oh, yes, y'all. Welcome to the final table. And here are your stars of the show for this Tuesday afternoon game. In seat number 1, off the wall, made it into the top spot, off the wall, onto the king's throne. We've got B Study in seat number 2, or is it BS Tuddy? It's probably B Study. We've got Big Dan in seat number 3. No one calls me that. Mo Money 88 is here trying to get some Mo Money, and Trock is here. Hello, Trock. I don't know. I got nothing for that username. Give me some time. All right, everyone. Congrats on making it this far. If you didn't make it here, stick around. Pick up some tips and tricks. Here's the first final table flop. The flop is the 10 of Clubs, the 4 of Diamonds, and the Jack of Clubs. All right, you guys. When you reach the final table, your folds get reset to just 1. So with that in mind, it's decision time. Right to go all in, or left to use your one and only fold on this Jack High 2-club board. Off the walls, our chip leader just under 700K, and our short stack just under 500K. That's Trock. Just keep on trocking. I'm sure you'll catch up eventually. I'll do better, Trock. I'm sorry, you're not giving me a ton to work with. It's not even a word. We got a 4-way all in. We've got B Study with the King Queen. Oh my God, a royal flush draw. So insane. Someone get this person the Ace of Clubs immediately. You have an open-ended straight draw and a flush draw. We got Big Dan with the 10-6, a pair of 10s for you. We've got Mo Money with the 4 deuce. Okay, you've got bottom pair. You don't want that flush to land. B Study's got your number on that one. And Trock has got the 8 deuce. Ooh, you know you had a fold you could have used there, right, Trock? Maybe you shouldn't have trocked through this hand. In the lead is Big Dan with a pair of 10s. Even though B Study has so many outs, they're a favorite to win this. Let's go to the turn card. The turn card is the King of Spades. Oh, there we go. B Study finds the highest pair on the board, nailing their kings down at this point. Trock, you are officially drawing dead on this one. The 8 deuce offsuit, not too good for you. Mo Money looking for a 4 or a deuce, and Big Dan looking for a 10 or a 6. Okay, let's go to the river, and the river card is the 9 of Diamonds. Oh, B Study says, forget top pair. I want a straight, and it is a king high, and that is a 3-way knockout in hand number 1. Oh, it's a massacre. So we're saying goodbye to Trock in 5th place. $5 for you, Trock. Mo Money is getting some Mo Money. $10 for you for coming in 4th. And Big Dan, $15 for you for coming in 3rd place. And just like that, final table hand number 2 has left us 2-handed. We are heads up. B Study versus Off the Wall. Let's see a flop. The flop is the 10 of Hearts, the 2 of Clubs, and the 7 of hearts. All right, it's decision time for B Study. If only we had Kira doing a Chewbacca impression. Sorry, I called for it too late. I just forgot that we may have access to Kira Baldwin doing a Chewbacca impression. It really is outstanding. Off the Wall has to go all in automatically from this point on. So, hey, you better hope you get some good cards out there. And B Study folded Off the Wall, scooping the antes on this one. So we're going to move on. The turn and river card can be rolled out. They don't really matter. Off the Wall, what did you have? An ace 3? Hey, not bad. Ace high usually wins in a heads-up battle. That will often take it down. So you get some antes, moving a bit closer, but B Study's still the chip leader by a mile. Final table hand number 3 is here. Let's see a flop. The flop is the 9 of diamonds, the 3 of clubs, and the 10 of diamonds. All right, you two, you are officially all out of folds. So you've got to grip them like this and then flip them like that. Let's see what you've got. B Study has the queen 5. Okay, our chip leader with not much yet. Off the Wall's got 9-4. There you go, mid-pair. B Study only has 1 overcard that could hit with that queen. So Off the Wall, you're in good shape for now. Let's go to the turn card. The turn card is the 4 of spades. Oh, let's make it 2-pair for the short stack. 9s and 4s. And now B Study, your queen won't help you on the river. Roll out the river card. It does not make a difference. Off the Wall is doubling up and now becoming our new chip leader. Looks like the board paired on the river as well. But hey, forget those 3s. 9s and 4s are the place to be. Final table hand number 4. We are still heads up with a new chip leader and a new short stack. Let's see the flop. And the flop is the 2 of spades, the 4 of hearts, and the 6 of hearts. All right, my friends, you know the drill. Flip it like you're in Cirque du Soleil. Let's see what you've got on this 6-high board. Off the Wall, our new old chip leader has got the Jack 4. Okay, mid-pair for you versus B Study with the Queen 5. Okay, now it's the short stack with the Queen. B Study, will the Queens hit for you this time? Also a 5. You could simply get a higher pair, and you're also on a straight draw. If a 3 comes down, you'll have a straight, so you do have some outs here. Off the Wall in the lead. Let's go to the turn card. The turn card is the 8 of clubs. No, that is not one of the cards you need. B Study, if you want to stay alive here, you're going to have to hit. Now, it looks like you picked up a double gutty. A 7 gets you a straight. A 3 gets you a straight. A queen or a 5 for a better pair. And if none of those land, this tournament is over. Let's go to the river. The river card is the Jack of clubs. Well, there you go. It's going to be 2-pair for Off the Wall to end it. And you are today's Cash Live champion. Eugene, pay that man his money. Nicely done. B Study, oh my goodness, the queens, they let you down twice there, but you made $20 in your Cash Live account today. Nicely done. You've been studying up on poker, haven't you, B? Second place for you, but Off the Wall, you absolutely crushed it. You gotta be floating right now. $30 for you for coming in first place. Go buy yourself a new pair of kicks. Bravo, nicely done with the Jack 4. And thank you everyone for joining me for this game today. It was so lovely that I'm gonna do it again. I am back hosting another one for you tonight at 6 o'clock Pacific time. It is Double Duty Danny Tuesdays. In the meantime, why don't you make yourself some money for being popular? Invite a friend to play Cash Live. When you're in the lobby, you'll see this button. If you click it and send that link to your friend, all they got to do is play their very first game and you'll get $1 in your Cash Live account. So make some money for being popular, whether you're a mean girl or a cool kid. Guys, my name is Danny Mac. It was such a pleasure to serve you. I'll be back in a few short hours, and until next time, may the cards fall ever in your favor. Going down.